To me, it doesn't necessarily mean that my parents didn't just go to college. I think a lot of people have a misconception that first-generation college students don't have the support from their families, especially parents. And I'm not saying that they don't. That's not wrong or right, but I think that my parents have always supported me. It's always been, I've always had to go to college. Like, it was never an option. And through all the interviews that I've done, I think that's what people thought the most. And I'd like for them to reconsider that, because not every family is the same. And my parents wanted more for me than I wanted for myself. And I think that's, being a first-generation college student means that your parents didn't go to college, and they don't have the experience, and they don't have the advice to give you, but it's not that they don't support you. I think that the best thing First College did for me was the peer mentor group. My group just clicked. We actually had a discussion about it the other night about how we became so close. That's probably the best thing that First College has done for me, as well as provide me with the resources I need, going to SSS and getting tutored and having another advisor, as well as Matthew being there and providing me with answers to any questions that I need. And it's, without First Scholars, I'd be somewhere different right now. I mean, I'd be a completely different person. My mentor is Samantha Farmer, and we've developed a really good friendship. And I think getting to know each other and being together for a whole weekend really allowed us to decide who we got along with. And ironically, the two guys that she was paired with also, all four of us we get along really well. We go out for yogurt. We have done a lot of stuff together. And the first night we were required to meet once a week. And the first week we went to Dairy Queen. And I think we were there for like 2 hours. And we just talked about everything. And when Sam asked us how school's going, we're kind of like, quit reading off the script, because we actually really are more friends. And we know that we can go to her with anything school related. And I think that having someone as a friend, but as well as someone who's an upperclassman that has experienced what we are going through as well, is very beneficial, because I can go to Matthew with any question I have, but Sam is still in college and she still remembers everything better, and she has better advice for me sometimes, depending on the situation. The best advice I could give incoming first-gen students would be to come in with a positive attitude. Don't come in thinking, oh, I have to go on a retreat this weekend, because that's what I did. And the retreat actually helped me more than it didn't help me, because I think I needed a little bit of bonding time with people, because I was very homesick. And if I didn't have the scholarship, I probably would have went home, honestly. And I think just coming in with a positive attitude really will help with everything, not just academics, but emotionally and everything, because it may seem like a lot at first, but everyone gets through it and everyone can do it. I would say being homesick was my biggest challenge to begin with. I had to get over sleeping in a hard bed and not being able to see my mom and dad every day, and that was my biggest challenge. I think my next biggest challenge, and still is my standards that I set for myself. They're way too high. I tell myself every time I tried my hardest on that exam, if I don't do as well as I thought, oh well. But every time I get that exam back, it's not that way. I just set my standards way too high, and I have to like learn to not get so upset. Next year, I really don't know, but my junior year, I definitely will hopefully be a peer mentor because it was so helpful to me. And I also, I'll do anything really. I know that I want to do more community service projects with our group and try to get to know every person a little bit better, because I only know mainly the people in my peer mentor group and a few others. But I would like to get to know other people better, maybe, you know, become better friends with them, because I think sometimes that's what people need.